Hello everyone and welcome back to my talk show, Let's Talk Dirty. It is your boy DirtyBird and today is January 28th, 2015. Today what we're going to be doing is a little gardening because we know it is still winter time but spring is just right around the corner. So I'm here in lovely South Florida and yes, it's a beautiful day outside. So I went to Home Depot and I purchased myself a few plants. So today what we're going to do is we're going to plant them in the DirtyBird Garden. So we're going to start out with a very popular plant, which is called a marigold. So what I'm going to do is, in my garden area, I'm going to apply some water to the dirt. That was a joke. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go cut on the water and then I'm going to apply it. So I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Now that my water is finally cut on, I'm going to turn on my hose and I'm just going to simply dampen the soil so it could be a little moist and easier to apply to plant the plant. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take my hand, I'm going to scoop a good amount of soil out, just toss it that way so that I'm able to plant my marigold right here in this spot. And hopefully it receives a great amount of sunlight and a great amount of water so that it grows beautiful into this beautiful plant for the springtime. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my marigold in the hole that I just applied to the soil. And once you get it in there in a nice position that you find fit for it and that you think that it's going to allow to grow, then what you're going to do is with all that empty soil that you just tossed back that way, you're going to simply apply it back around the plant so that it gives it support and comfort and so that its roots are completely covered. So just give me a moment, bear with me, and I'm going to get this pretty plant in its new location. And it's fun for you, not only for the plant receiving its new home, it's also going to turn into a beautiful plant for you to look at each and every single day, and it's something that you do. And as you hear the expression, you reap what you sow. Well, now I'm going to have beauty that my own two hands have placed in the soil. In my garden, the DirtyBird Garden. So now, voila, the marigold is now planted into the DirtyBird Garden and it's already looking beautiful. So what I like to do is I like to just go back and give it a little bit of water. And voila, the marigold is planted. So now we're going to move on to our second plant. And the second plant that I chose, this one is called a dianthus. And it's very pretty, kind of a pink and burgundy in color. It's very pretty. So what I'm going to do is basically repeat the same steps that I did for the marigold. But I don't want to apply each plant right on top of each other. So I want to at least give them a good few inches apart. I'll say at least a good 8 to 6 inches apart from each other so that each plant doesn't grow right up on top of each other. They both can have enough room to grow and really spread out to its full potential. So what I'm going to do is go a few feet away from the marigold that I just planted and I'm going to repeat the same steps. I'm going to dig another hole just like this, get that dirt up and toss it that way. Alrighty, almost there. And we're going to take the dianthus and we're going to apply it in its new location. And repeat the same steps. You just apply the soil right back around the roots of your plant so that it's covered completely and no roots are exposed. And once you get it in there very well, you're going to repeat the same steps that you did for the marigold. You're going to get your hose, you're going to get it, got it back on, and apply a little bit of water. And voila. Now we have two brand new beautiful plants that have already been planted within a less than 5-minute time frame. So there's no excuse why your home cannot look much prettier than what it is. There's no reason why you can't have your own personal garden to get you going for the springtime. So if you would like to continue this journey with me, I'm going to finish applying the rest of the plants to the garden, which I bought today. And we only have 3 more, so my next plant of choice is a very yummy plant. And we all love tomatoes if you eat a salad. So I got not your big juicy tomatoes, I got the standard container sized tomato. So as you can see, it already has a few little cute tomatoes growing on it, so this one should grow rapidly for me, and hopefully within a couple of weeks I'll have fresh tomatoes for my salad. So please bear with me 1 second as I angle the camera in a different direction, and we're going to plant this beautiful container tomato. Okay, and hello there. So we have the marigolds, we have the beautiful dianthus, and now I'm getting ready to apply the beautiful container tomato. It's such a beautiful day here in South Florida. I'm sweating and some people are getting snowed in, but either way the world is beautiful, and you know, we got to learn how to enjoy it. I'm sweating and some people are freezing their behinds off, so it's really funny the way the world works. So what I'll be doing this moment, I'll be digging a nice big hole for these tomatoes, because this is going to grow into a very, very big plant hopefully. So I want to make sure that I give it the right amount of room to grow, so it's not confined in a small environment to keep it contained. I've had that happen in the past, but you live and you learn. So now I'm going to apply these beautiful container tomatoes in its new location. So kind of the same steps as before. After you dug that hole, all the excess dirt, just going to simply apply it back around your plant to help give it the support that it needs so it can grow. All right. Make sure I do it good. And it's so funny because yes, I'm doing all this hard work and I'm out here on my hands and knees getting dirty, but it's so beautiful to see even Mother Nature and its animals. Sometimes they come to my garden to go shopping. I mean, they'll eat my tomatoes, they'll eat my peppers, they'll eat anything that I plant. So yes, it's fun and it could be a headache at sometimes, but it is Mother Nature at its fullest beauty, and that's what I love and enjoy about all of this. To see nature and the world's real beauty for what it really is, instead of gadgets and technology 24/7. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it, don't get me wrong, it does help us get our work done, but we have to remember where we come from and the simple things in life. And sometimes they're not so simple. This is where we get our food source from. This is where we get, you know, our oxygen from, is the plants, and a lot of it's being taken away. So if I get more people to help do what I'm doing, put it back into Mother Nature, just imagine how much more beautiful the world could really be. Maybe not so dried up and scary looking as it is. All right, so now that I got my beautiful container tomatoes planted in its new home, you know what time it is. It is time for the hose. We cut the water back on and simply give it a little bit of water. And voila. That easy, folks. So what I'm gonna do is, I know that I've talked your ears off today, but I really enjoy each and every person that has tuned in and even watched this video, because not only is it exciting for me, it helps get other people motivated to do their yard or their lawn work or anything, just, you know, to get their place more beautiful and tranquil around them. So I really appreciate you all tuning in today for helping me plant my plants in the DirtyBird Garden, and I can't wait for you all to see the progress in a few weeks. So make sure you stay tuned, and thank you for joining Let's Talk Dirty. Also, don't forget to check out my website, robertfosterlawn.com. Peace, love, and chicken grease.